أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم والتابعين إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم ارزقنا علما نافعا ورزقا واسعا وشفاء من كل داء، ونعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن عين لا تدمع ومن نفس لا تشبع ومن دعاء لا يستجاب له. أمين أمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم ألهمنا وسددنا، اللهم ألهمنا رشدنا وقنا شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. أما بعد, today's topic is living our knowledge and our deen, or our knowledge and deen. And by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have in here three segments: living, knowledge, and deen. We have to understand what meaning living, what meaning knowledge, what meaning deen. And to explain it to you, I have to take you back a little bit to what happened to the ummah. The way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent messenger and prophets to teach the people is one way. And later on, in last 500, 600, 700 years, our way of learning knowledge is different completely. For example, when messenger prophet come, they teach about the oneness of Allah, which we call it today ilmu-tawheed, the oneness of Allah, or aqidah, which when you study word aqidah and word tawheed, these two words, Rasulullah ﷺ never mentioned them. This was later on, the scholar put it as the oneness of Allah. To believe in Allah, it become called ilm al-tawheed. But what happened after colonialism, and when the ummah find out we have no Islam? Every time I see you, halal, haram, tajweed, recitation. And what happened? We developed the outer. We developed the outer, and we never developed the inner, which is the opposite. When you look at the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam in Quran, the whole thing is oneness of Allah. Rasulullah sallam in Ghar Hira, the oneness of Allah. What happened to us as a human being if we do not have the oneness of Allah in our heart? This I will explain it to you later on. It will deliver the way of thinking, the way of feeling, the way of conduct, the way you make decision, everything according to what inside of you. Today, when you watch, for example, every year in Ramadan, 7, 8, 9 million people going for Taraweeh. And we have every night in Mecca, in Haram, everybody crying, half an hour, 45-minute dua. And what we say, oh, I feel good. You feel good. And you leave the haram, you go to the gold stuff, gold shop. You go to the mall. By this way, 5 minutes to go, you're asking Allah for Jannah. And 5 minutes later, you want a piece of gold. What happened? Because we living ritual, have no essence inside. We never develop the essence of Iman. We never develop the essence of why we're living. The purpose of living. Every Muslim, you tell him, why are you living? I want to go to Jannah, I want. But our living, our feeling, our thinking, our thought, our desire, our time, our money is all dunya. Is all dunya. And also let me show you something else. The way we seeking knowledge today is very scary. The sequence. We have no sequence. You pick up a scholar from here, a speaker from here, a scholar from here, a speaker from here. How you put this knowledge together? How? Who put it for you? Who organized it? Is your nafs. By this way, the sequence of knowledge is not correct. In the early days, they used to make sure when you go to a real scholar, he teaches you the sequence of knowledge. And the sequence of knowledge will give you the tarbiyah. What is tarbiyah? It's upbringing. Later on, I will explain it to you. Is what called Deen. Because Deen, I will explain it to you later, it has too many meanings. And I was telling to some brother, when I was planning to talk to you today, I'm sweating because it's a big responsibility. Big responsibility. I discover word Deen has many meanings in Quran. And the Ummah do not understand word Deen. Imagine if you're living a message you do not understand, how you live it. How you live a message you do not understand. By this way, the knowledge, the sequence of knowledge. You see, everything in Islam has a sequence. Wudu has a sequence. You cannot make wudu the way you like. Similar, if the knowledge of Islam, you do not gain it with the right sequence, it will not benefit you. It will not benefit you. It hurt you. It will hurt you. Because after that, shaitan will come and corrupt the message inside. And the soul is not ready. And when the soul is not ready, now you cannot implement. Who's the one who have knowledge more than all of us? Shaitan. Shaitan is the master of all the knowledge. He know before the creation, in the presence of Allah, he saw the kingdom of Allah, he watching Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and even a lot of people do not understand. When you read in Quran, even the moment when he was a disobedience to Allah, he said, Rabbi, فَبِمَا أَغْوَيْتَنِي. My Lord, you the one you trick me. But he still believe in his Lord. Imagine. He is cursed by Allah. And he still tell my Lord. What we doing today? My Lord, Allahu Akbar, but our life has no any deen. Really. Why? Because we forget the essence of the message. The essence of the message, I am living here temporary and I'm going to die. This is the knowledge. And if you ask me today, at this moment in my age, we living only for one cause. To be ready for departure. Ready to leave. Yes, if you ask me, what Allah is doing to us is a trial to prepare you to ready to leave. Either you go economy, business class, first class, or no class. Really. And you will carry only certain amount of luggage when you're traveling, allowed by Allah. Can you have my house? No. My land? No. My bank account? No. My car? No. My whatever? Nothing. The only thing you will carry with you, your faith, and you belong to Allah, and anything you did with Allah. Later on, I will tell you about in Quran, when Allah mentioned word Deen, He mentions with another word, ikhlas. And even some people, okay, recite ikhlas in many areas, I will tell you, is not ikhlas, mukhlasin. You have mukhlisin and you have mukhlasin. What's the difference? Mukhlis is sincere. Mukhlasin is a pure one. Pure, 100% pure ikhlas. And you find out in many areas, Allah promised He will guard those who are pure. He guard those who are belong to Him. This talk is easy, wallah. It's very easy. This talk is easy. But to live it is not easy. And at this moment in my life, all I want, I did it yesterday between me and Allah. I said, Allah, please, if my life is good, make me live. If my life is not good for me, take me, Allah. Because what I'm living for? What I'm living for? We're living to accumulate? Accumulate what? And in the end, we go to Jahannam? Is this not the meaning? By the way, I want you now to set intention. Why are you sitting here? To gain what? Not knowledge. Don't do that. Rasulullah did not ask for knowledge. Useful knowledge. Oh Allah, give me useful knowledge. What is the useful knowledge? What is the proper knowledge? Any knowledge get you closer to Allah is useful knowledge. Any knowledge make you humble to Allah is very knowledge. Any knowledge make you obedience to Allah is a useful knowledge. What happens if you have recitation, you have tafsir, you have hadith, but you live in dunya? This knowledge will be against you. It's not for you. Because all the knowledge of Allah, it tells you, you're going to die, you're going to die, you're going to die. You're going to meet me, you're going to meet me, you're going to meet me. And this is why the early Imam, they said, what is the highest knowledge? Knowledge of Allah. The highest knowledge is the knowledge of Allah. But not the way we're doing it. You remember the hadith, the famous hadith, the authentic hadith? When Rasulullah he said, Inna lillaha tis'an wa tis'een asman. Allah, He has 99 names. Whoever memorize them, he enter Jannah. But you have to think about it. According to Lughat Quraysh, the language of Quraysh, memorization doesn't mean like today. Memorization meaning live in it. It become a part of you. Not memorize it with the tongue. No. Live in it. Allah is a Razzaq. Allah is a Razzaq. Finished. Can I worry about tomorrow? Can I worry about my provision? No way. Allah is Hakim. He's the wise. Why I complain about anything? You see? By this way, the useful knowledge, the one support me to get closer to Allah. And this, the only way to know it by knowing Allah. Like the early people said, I put it in the topic of love. How you love someone you do not know. How you worship someone you do not know. By this way, you have to know whom you love. The more you know whom you love and his capability, automatically as a human being, we love those who benefit us. And Allah is the ultimate. He will benefit us in this life and hereafter. By this way, now we understand the knowledge. What about the fiqh? Whatever we have, this regulation. This to support us. It comes as a part, but not the. This is why we talked about it before. 2/3 of the Quran is Mecca. And the 2/3 of the Quran has no regulation. It's all oneness of Allah. Who's Allah? If you develop that, the rest is easy. Do we develop it? No. I'm responsible in front of Allah. We never develop it. You know how? Because if you develop it, you're ready to immigrate. Like the people in Mecca. Imagine the people in Mecca, for 13 years they have Quran Mecca. They have no regulation yet. Hijab, Salah, fasting, Hajj, all in Medina. But all of them immigrate toward Allah. All of them ready to sacrifice their life to Allah. Nobody said, oh, my husband, he tell me, my wife, he tell me. It does not exist. When you see the immigration from Mecca to Medina, a man without a wife, wife without a man, son without parents, parents without son. What it means? Allahu Akbar. The love of Allah, believe in Allah, for sabilillah is finished. But today what we hear, oh my brother, you do not know, but my daughter is this, but my son is this, but my, excuse me, if you drop dead, can you say this to Allah? Don't ever. And this is why our loyalty to Allah is not exist. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. Which part of your iman? By this way, the knowledge of Allah is not intact. If the knowledge of Allah is not intact, how we can do the iman? How we can do the deen? Now let me take you. The 4 pillars of deen. The 4 segments of deen. Number 1, iman. Number 2, ibadat, worship. Number 3, muamalat, relationship. Number 4, akhlaq. This is the highest. And I will explain to you later. Let me take you to Quran quick to show you the meaning of deen in Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in verse 164, النساء الزمر 39. إلا الذين تابوا وأصلحوا واعتصموا بالله, except those who make tawbah first and become good and hold tight to the robe of Allah, and after that وأخلصوا لله, and have sincerity to Allah. No, he said وأخلصوا دينهم لله. What it means? They sincerely devoted their deen toward Allah. You see, your deen is for Allah. ألا لله الدين الخالص. Allah, He owns the pure deen. He wants pure deen. He didn't want corrupted deen. And this is why, by the way, this topic is related to all the topic. Why we are disgraced? We have no deen. Why we are disgraced? Because we have no iman. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran promised victory, elevation, dignity, everything. But to whom? To the believer. What happened to us? And believe it or not, sometimes a Muslim or called Muslim today, we worry about the condition of the ummah. Look at us. If I'm a woman, I'm surrender to a man. And if a man, surrender to a woman. Or a woman, surrender to her child. Surrender and submit. We worship each other from Allah. Our worship is not pure at all, at all, at all, and I'm responsible. And this is why you find the man fearing his wife, the wife fearing her husband. Where it coming from? Lack of iman. If your iman to Allah, we have, yes, respect, but not to the point I worship a man or I worship a woman. She come, alhamdulillah, you leave, alhamdulillah. What is it? It's not the end of the earth. My iman and my journey of iman and my deen is above anybody. We do not do that. Oh brother, but you do not know. He tell me, she tell me, my son tell me, my job tell me. Again, when I was young, one sheikh, he tell me something so beautiful. He tell me, my son, you can argue with me, I will be quiet, I'm wise, I let you talk whatever you want, but let me teach you one thing. Any argue you do, remember, you're going to die. And you're going to meet Allah, and you're going to be responsible about the argue. Prepare the answer between you and Allah. Because today is very easy. I argue with you, you argue with me, but you're right, no, you're wrong, but you do not mean it, you do not know what's going on. Allah do not know what's going on. Allah, He knows what's going on. This is the problem. But we don't claim Allah do not know. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. Allah, He know. But what Allah want? He want you for Him. Once I'm for Him, He give me dignity. He give me elevation. He give me strength. He give me victory. He give me everything. But will not happen first. It happen when I'm devoted with ikhlas to Him. To explain to you how it mean, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in chapter An-Nahl, verse 66, He said, we provide to you the milk from the belly of the cow, between this and this, between dirt and blood, but the milk is pure, one of the most purest form of water, of liquid. In here, Allah used khalisan, pure. You see what I mean now? By this way, khalisan meaning what? Pure. Because I want you to understand what Allah mean by ikhlas, pure. And the more we pure, our iman is pure, what it will give me? It give me, I call it, the awareness, the vigilante of your iman. And this later on I will explain to you. It will make me alert about the way I talk, the way I behave, which we are a failure today. And by the way, we are a failure for something else. Big time. You know what is that? Colonialism did a good job. Learn Islam, learn Quran, learn Hadith, go home. What it meaning? They teach us to be selfish. Individual thinking. By the way, when we get together, we are a failure. When we get together, we are a failure. We cannot do any activity together. We have to be a failure. Why? Our nafs is high. We never develop obedience to each other or obedience to a leader. Even in Islamic activity, a masjid, Islamic school, any Islamic activity, can we elect one among us to be a leader? No, we kill the leader. And we argue with the leader. We do not have this sense of obedience. Why? We never learn our knowledge right. Do you remember? If you study with a good scholar, he tell you will never learn knowledge until you sit like the way Jibreel alayhi salam teaching Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You remember? Called al-jalsa al-jibrailiyah. When Rasulullah sallallahu Jibreel come to him and tell him, Ya Muhammad, come, sit, knee to knee, knee to knee, hand to hand over your thigh. What it mean? Adab. Adab and humble and humility to whom you learn from. What happened if I do not have the proper way of learning from a person? I said it almost 15 years ago. You have four major diseases. Number one, this knowledge will never benefit you because you will take it and comprehend it the way you like. Second, you will never take it with the right sequence. By this way, you put the knowledge the way you like. Number three, when you're coming to explain it or live it, you will be a failure because you're always going to live it the way you like. Number four, will generate a lot of fitna and division. And you will never have akhlaq. You will never have a good manner. Never. Because the first stage, how to sit with humble and humility to whom you learn from. This almost today is dead. And this is why we have flying knowledge all over, a lot of knowledge. But the ummah is more divided, more dunya, more everything, a mess. But we have a knowledge, big knowledge. But what is it? It becoming not a useful knowledge. It does not make us closer. It doesn't make us love each other. It doesn't make us love Allah. It doesn't make us sacrifice for sabilillah. Something wrong with this knowledge. And remember, shaitan, he know more than me and you. He know all the revelation. What knowledge benefit him? Because if the knowledge does not come in a real sequence, you will get arrogant. Ego. Your nafs is high. And now we're fighting with each other. We argue with each other. You're right, you're wrong, division, you name it. Who win? The enemy of Islam win. Shaitan win, everybody win, we lose. And this applies even husband and wife. Because by the way, don't blame the masjid. Masjid is just like a piece of the pie. Every one of us house is the same. Is the same. We do not know how to obey. Even obedience, love, everything, it become according to my feeling. Even Islamic activity, today, somebody can donate money for Islamic activity. Next month, we will not do. By the way, even donation is according to feeling, not according to principle. And look at the Christian missionary, MashaAllah. Activity, solid, one by one. And we do, argue, and go. And even if some of us rich want to donate, you donate this month, tomorrow I don't feel like, excuse me? Is donation according to feeling? This is not a cake. Even if you hate me, but we're doing something for Sabilillah, continue. I said it to people, if every people with money take one organization or one something, keep going until you die. This will not be the condition of the ummah. But we do not have a system. We do not have even inside a principle of a system to give. By this way, our giving according to our feeling. Obedience, even husband and wife, is according to feeling. If I feel like it, it's not according to principle. Even our love is fake, it's according to feeling. I love you if I like, I do not love you if I like. By this way, everything has no any solid pillar. Believe me, I'm talking to you, wallahi, inside of me, I want to go. Because we are in it. We are in the end of time. We are in the end of time. And we saw drowning. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Zumar, verse 2, إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَا إِلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ بِالْحَقِّ فَاعْبُدَ اللَّهَ مُخْلِصًا لَهُ الدِّينَ. Again, we revealed to you the book, worship your Lord purely to His deen. قُلْ إِنِّي أُمِرْتُ أَنْ أَعْبُدَ اللَّهَ مُخْلِصًا لَهُ الدِّينَ. Again, you find out word deen with ikhlas, body together in Quran. Why? If your deen according to your desire is not a deen. Is your deen according to your feeling is not a deen. If your deen according to mental is not a deen. It has to be pure to Allah, because Allah is a governor. Now, again, Az-Zumar 11, Az-Zumar 14, Al-A'raf 29, again, all of this, okay, about, again, two words, Ikhlas and Deen. Ikhlas and Deen, both together. Allah wants pure Deen. I'm going to take you now to what it means, Deen. Now, Surah Yunus, verse 22-23. I want to take you to another meaning of Deen. Allah talk about the people who are in a boat and in the sea, and they're ready to drown. And they feel the sea is overwhelming, and they know for a fact they're going to die. What Allah said? He said they call Allah mukhlisina lahu-ddin. Here, deen meaning dua. When you are in the sea, your dua is 100% pure. And in here also, it means your faith. Because when you are in a boat, and you know you're going to die, you have no shirk. You have 100%. I never forget this story. I never forget it. It was one of this documentary about a man. He's a fisherman. Atheist, fisherman, atheist from Alaska. He go to fish all the way north when he didn't know it was a big storm. And his boat is big, very big. This like million and million of dollar boat. One wave came, pew, it hit him. He said, all of a sudden, my two engine is out. The main one and the backup one. And even the electric circuit is out. And now nobody knows where he is. Even if they want to rescue him, they cannot. The man, the anchor of the TV, he asked him, what do you think, what saved you? He said, all of a sudden, I said, oh my God. He said, do you believe in God? He said, no. But at this moment, I know is no one can help me except him. Imagine. He said, all of a sudden, the electric circuit came. I said, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. And it got shut off again. And they saved him. He said, what are you doing now? He said, I'm looking for God. An atheist, he called Allah by mistake in the middle of the sea. But he called him what? Sincerely to him. He know nobody can help him except Allah. Again, what is the message? Why Allah give us the example? And after that you find many verses. And he said, and when Allah save you, you go back to the earth and you become a mushrik. Allah used this word now. And he said, when you come back to the earth, you forget what happened in the sea and you become a mushrik. Today, you have a disease, you have a problem, you have whatever, something happened. You cry to Allah, Allah save you. Allah open for you. What you do? Go back again. like you never have ikhlas anymore. By the way, our ikhlas today only in the most critical time between us and Allah. But when in ease, we have no ikhlas. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. The nafs is high. By the way, one of the disease of seeking knowledge without the proper teacher, your nafs will become high. But if you seek knowledge with the right teacher, he will teach you how to humble yourself, how to lower yourself. Because knowledge with arrogance take you to Iblis, not take you to Jannah. Knowledge with humble, it give you good manner, it make you close to Allah. Again, if you want verify what I'm saying, Yunus 23, Al-Ankabut 65, again, Allah, again and again. He said, and when they went to the sea, and they have the boat, and the boat ready to collapse, they call Allah, مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. Again, what is deen in here now? Either the meaning of the deen, meaning what? Your dua, and what else another meaning? Your faith. Your belief in Allah. What? How much is that? 100% pure to Allah. Similar, you're sitting in the hospital and the doctor said, he said, forgive me, your disease has no cure. We do not have anything for you. What are you going to say now? No, doctor. Oh Allah. This is what's happening to us. We do not want humble. We need a major crisis to humble ourselves. And this is why, by the way, when you study Islam, all this situation in the Ummah is a wake-up call from Allah. All what's happening in Syria, what's happening here, what's happening there, is not a calamity. They are in a trial. You are in a calamity. Do you get it? When you have dunya and you're relaxing, this is calamity. The trial did not come yet, and you do not know if you're going to pass or no. But they have a trial. All you have to do, be patient and be content as you pass. Again, Luqman, verse 32. Again, same topic. When the wave coming, and the cloud coming, and the storm coming, Allah emphasizes it. Again, دَعُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. They make dua to Allah sincerely with the deen. I want to emphasize in here, deen meaning your faith, your belief only. By the way, deen can meaning believe. Deen meaning pure dua. And deen, I will tell you, it means also the way of your life. It has many meaning. It's not only one. Today in English books, you find deen, religion. Deen, religion. No, it's not. According to location, it has different meaning. Again, Surah Ghafir, verse 14. فَادْعُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. Imagine Allah tell you, is an amr, is a command. Make dua to Allah. Make dua to Allah. مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. What it means? Make dua sincerely to Allah, meaning believe. Complete belief and complete trust. هو الحي. He is alive. لا إله إلا هو فادعوه مخلصين له الدين. You see now? I'm just emphasizing the messages Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا اللَّهِ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. They did not be commanded except to worship Allah مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. Like I tell you before, you have deen of faith. You have deen ibadat. You have deen way of life and relationship. But they go like this. Which one is first? Iman, your faith. Second one is what? Ibadat. Third one, muasharat and akhlaq. If the first one is broken, everything is broken. And if you ask me, the first one is not there. Is not there. Show me a person today is rich and they have some money in the bank and able to give 20% only from the capital. Bill Gates, he gave 60%. Can you give 60% and compete with Bill Gates of your capital? Can you? If you have 4 or 5 houses, can you sell one and donate the money of this house for sabilillah to open a complete business between you and Allah? And what it will do? If you have 4 or 5 houses, 12, what's the big deal if you sell one? We cannot do it. Oh, brother, let me listen to Quran and Hadith. I want fiqh. I want fiqh, tafsir, Hadith, tajweed. But don't tell me to spend. Meaning we do not start Mecca yet. No. You're not free to immigrate to Allah. Imagine meaning now, if you're living in Mecca, you will be a kafir. Rasulullah will tell you, go to Medina. Oh Rasulullah, you do not know. My husband tell me, and my kid in the school, what you want me to do? Allah tell me. Astaghfirullah, Allah tell you. This is why Mecca has no hypocrite. Mecca, 0 hypocrite. 0. Because either you are a believer or a kafir. Finished. Because to go to Medina, you have to be loving Allah wa Rasul 100%. And if you're poor, you was under torture. If you're rich, you're spending all your money for sabilillah to support the poor. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talk about Ibrahim alayhi salam. About everybody was what? Mukhlisan lahu Deen. All messenger prophet has to be pure Deen to Allah. And again, this word pure Deen to Allah, what it will do? Pure love, pure thinking, pure devotion, pure this. If you claim that, what will happen? The time of marriage, you will marry according to Allah wa Rasul. You choose the man or the woman for Allah. Your money, your spending, your devotion, your thinking, your thought, your love. Today, one of the most beautiful things that colonialism did, they make us worship a school. Worship a school. A school is number 1, above the Kaaba, above Laylatul Qadr. When the time for exam, brother, exam, my kids have exam. Did the mother go and said, oh my kids, we have Laylatul Qadr? Wallahi no. Wallahi no. Show me a mother said, my kids, please have some vacation and spend some time for Allah. Oh my mother, we have semester, professor said. I'm not telling you don't study. But if you keep studying and you're pushing your kids to ultimate dunya, and after that you tell them make you turn, after mid-20, early 30, it's too late. Finished. By the way, who bribed the children from Islam? It's not George Bush. Really, it's not Shaitan. The mother and father of the Ummah. They supporting Shaitan. Big time. They said, Shaitan, we work for you, hard time. Hey. Really. Because our devotion, our thinking, our feeding to our children. Colonialism is gone. No. Colonialism is living inside. Is living inside. Shaitan living inside. But with Quran and Hadith. This is more calamity. Because this can put us in a style of hypocrisy. And what Allah said about hypocrite? In the lower part of Jahannam. Not the Jews, not the Christian. Is this not scary? If you have dot of Iman. By the way, ikhlas. You have ikhlas al-ubudiyya. Ikhlas, worship. Ikhlas al-rububiyyah. What ikhlas al-rububiyyah? Allah is Rabb. What meaning Rabb? He's my Lord. What meaning Lord? He's my governor. He's my protector. Oh brother, we have to save money. We do not know. By the way, deep inside what? I believe in my account. I believe in my degree. I believe in my income. We do not see how many people all of a sudden, boom, one disease is gone. You tell me Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, when he spent all his money, he doesn't know Sharia? When Rasulullah he said, if you put the scale of Iman, the Iman of Abu Bakr in one scale, and the Iman of the whole Ummah in another scale, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. When you study one day, Rasulullah he said, what you love from dunya? Many companions sitting. The first one, Abu Bakr. He said, I'm loving from dunya 3. I love looking at you. And I like to spend my time with you. And I love to spend my money on you. He didn't say anything, or my daughter or my son. Is Abu Bakr has no heart for his daughter and son? No. But Allahu Akbar. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the love of Allah wa Rasulullah is above anybody. By this way, this ikhlas will lead us to the ikhlas of love, ikhlas of fear, and ikhlas of the qadr and the name of Allah. When you have the ikhlas of all of the above, what it will do? Now Allah will save you, Allah will guard you, Allah will provide you, Allah will take care about you, Allah will give you tamkeen, elevation and victory, everything. Now Allah will be for you. Until this moment, no. And this is why again, you find a husband is slave to a wife, wife is slave to a husband, mother is slave to the children. And today we have something else. I'm a slave to my children and my grandchildren. And the disease has to continue. Allahu Akbar. Is that enough? We have to repeat the same disease over and over again. And after that you find a lot of disease is the grandparent start spoiling the new child. And they call it love. And once you spoil a child, make salat al-janaza over him. He or her. Finished. The spoiled child, nothing you can do about. They know only how to gain, how to take. They not know how to be good. They not know how to accommodate, how to respect, how to share, how to love. They do not know. They call it what? Mommy boy and mommy girl. And the ummah full of that. All you have to do, make salat al-janazah. Or even no salat al-janazah. It's finished. Can they be a leader? No. Can they be good? No. Can be responsible? No. Can be a good husband? No. Can be a good wife? No. Can you have a good manner? No. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said also in Quran, in Surah Yusuf, verse 29, about Yusuf alayhi salam. When he was in the calamity of the woman, what Allah said? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we will save him and guard him. He was among the people of mukhlisin. He was among the worshipper who are mukhlisin. Now Shaitan said to Allah, فَبِعَزَّتِكَ, with your glory and respect, لَأَغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ, I will deceive all of them, إِلَّا عِبَادَكَ مِنْهُمْ الْمُخْلَصِينَ. When you study what happened between Allah, the conversation between Allah and Iblis, when Shaitan promised to deceive us, 3 locations in Quran, 3 locations with 3 quality. What the 3 location and quality? Allah promised Shaitan, you cannot get my pure servant to me. By the way, if you are a servant of Allah, purely to Allah, Shaitan has no control over you. This one quality. Okay? And this you find it in chapter Sad, verse 83. And also chapter As-Saffat, verse 40. As-Saffat again, 74. And later on, I do not have it with me, is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promise Shaitan cannot get al-mutawakkilin, the one who rely on Allah. He cannot get them. And Allah cannot get, the Shaitan cannot get also al-muttaqin. That's why you have ubudiyya, you have ikhlas, you have tawakkul. Shaitan cannot get you. But today, we're too far from that. May Allah forgive me. Now, what this meaning if I do not have pure relationship and deen to Allah, meaning I have shirk. It's not a sin, it's a shirk. And shirk, again, a lot of people misunderstand. You have shirk al-ubudiyya, shirk in ubudiyya, shirk in uluhiyya, Shirk in rububiyyah. And also you have shirk and na'am. The shirk with the ni'mah of Allah. Shirk of love. Shirk of fear. You see? Yeah. When you are devoted a lot of your love inside your heart to a child, a grandchild, father, husband, business, job. This love, go to all the verses and all the hadith. You find out you have to have the love of Allah wa Rasuluh above all the love. Today when we go to Mecca and Medina, Ya Allah, we love you, Ya Rasulullah, and we're waiting for cartoon. And once the Denmark have cartoon, we love you, Ya Rasulullah, and program all over. If we love Rasulullah, who will be the role model of Rasulullah, who will not be in this condition. Because the love is not a talk, is an action. Is an action. And this is why when you study, love is ubudiyyah, ubudiyyah is love. Love is a style of worship. And worship is a style of love. They go hand to hand. And we know for a fact, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised, He forgive all the sins except shirk. Like I tell you before, one scholar said today, the ummah indeed one sin, they will never make tawbah from it. One sin, nobody make tawbah from it. You know what is that? Loving dunya. Look at today, you go to your living room, you keep cleaning, I have to change this, I have to do this, we have to decorate this, next year we have to change this. Daily. Look how many hours just for decoration and cleaning. Okay? This is not including the kitchen. This is not including Ramadan. You see, if you add all this hour and all this love, how much left for Allah? You see, imagine between the meal, husband, wife, daughter, this, how much left? It's almost like, Allah, okay, I give you like 2%, okay? Astaghfirullah al-azim. Imagine Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's the one, He give you all this ni'mah, and you're playing with all the ni'mah, and you're coming to Allah, I said, forgive me, I have no time for you. I'm playing with all the toys. You give me all these toys. Wallahi, if a child do this to you, you will hate him. Imagine you give toys, sweet, this, that to a child, and he look at you. How you feel? How you feel when a child acting like that? You're the one you give him all the toys, you're the one you take care about him, and when a time come here, no, come here. Don't be upset about the child. We acting worse than the child. At least the child has no intellect, he's not mukallaf. He has excuse, he's a child. But what about me and you? With Quran and Hadith and what we call knowledge. And we go to this center and this sheikh. Oh, he's sheikh. Oh, I love this sheikh. 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 This talk and this talk. What the benefit? What the benefit of all this talk if this talk do not lead you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? If this talk will not change your life, what the value of this talk? If the Quran do not make any difference in your life, if the style of life is the same, meaning your deen is what? If you ask me today, our deen is British. British, Malay, Hindu, Buddhist, it will mix like the food. This is our deen. And all over the same. Because deen again, word deen again, called manhaj hayah. I will give you some example now from a hadith. When Rasulullah said, al-deen al-mu'amala. Deen al-mu'amala. Meaning what? Word deen, he said deen is mu'amala. Relationship. You have relationship, you have deen, you have a relationship. You remember the famous hadith of Rasulullah about marriage? He said, if a man coming to marry your daughter, تَرْضَوْنَ دِينَهُ وَخُلُقُهُ, you like his deen and his akhlaq. What it mean? The way he dress? His beard? No. Meaning the way he conduct himself. By this way, deen in here, it meaning his faith, his manner, his character, the way he living, his thought, and decorate it with what? The manner. If you like that, marry him your daughter. إن لم تفعلوا, if you do not do so, تكن فتنة وفساد عظيم. It will be a fitna in earth and mischief. Why? Because if you not marry a man for sabilillah, if you not marry a woman for sabilillah, what kids you going to have? Bunch of meats? And let's have a cake. Oh, and birthday cake. Big deal. And when you die, when your child die, what his name? Is he famous? Is famous in the kingdom of Allah? Is famous in earth? Is beloved to Allah? Is beloved to angel? Is carries the logo of Islam? How many kids now all over? They very sophisticated. They have master degree and doctor degree. They have a big job and they send the mother money to buy this, to buy that, and everybody's happy. Happy for what? Let's have dunya and go to Jahannam together. No problem. Imagine the father and mother leading the kids to Jahannam. Oh, brother, don't worry about it. He'll pray sometime. He prays sometime. When you have a chance. But this way, we, the parents, we teach our kids to drink dunya. We make them drink dunya for 20, 30 years. And after that, oh, my child, please pray sometime. I want you to pray. Excuse me? And even you start it wrong again. It's almost again. You want him make him hypocrite like you. Just pray, make believe, and make me happy. Did he develop Iman? No. Did he know Allah? No. Did he know Rasulullah? No. Did he develop his Iman? No. Did he understand his Deen? No. Did he understand what message? No. You know, like you have a very big rusty wall, and before you sell the house, you paint it. By the way, nobody sees inside. This is what we're doing to the Ummah. Is this kids will carry the banner of Islam? Is this kids will be the leader of the Ummah? Is this kids will be the leader of even everything? Because a Muslim is supposed to be a leader. A leader of what? We are a leader of our Iman. We leader of our character and manner. We leader because we make sajda to Allah. We leader because our love and devotion to Allah. And we leader because we are inviting mankind to Allah. We have a message. But today we do not have a message. What is my message? Be successful. Do you know when you hear adhan? What is adhan? Hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah. Hayya ala al-falah, hayya ala al-falah. Come to success. This success. When you see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he said success, success is Allah. Jannah success. Today the mother and father, oh my brother and son, you do not want to go to Jannah. Go to Canada, go to America. You know, go to a resort. And after that we go vacation for Jahannam for maybe 1 million years. This is what we're doing. We're doing, not we're saying, we're doing. Because look at our children. They have maybe 0.1% of a million Iman. Is this people will carry Islam? Their life, their daily routine, their thinking, everything is dunya. Forget about Deen. Word Deen is gone. Forget it. There's no Deen at all. By this way, knowledge, Deen. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the day of judgment, He warned us about all the sins Allah will forgive. Except what? Shirk. We know that. But do we work about it? No. Remember me. Actually, believe it or not, I can go through it quick. You have a shirk al-a'zam, the high shirk. You have shirk al-asghar, and you have a shirk al-khafi, the hidden shirk. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he warning us about hidden shirk. Let me give you bad news. Don't worry about hidden shirk. We have all the shirk. We have all of them. We have the package. But each one of us has a different package. Because our love, our devotion, our feeling. I make just 1 week ago, not even that, I make a new article. It will be on my website in 1 day from now. Please read it. And the article is called Heedlessness and Meeting Your Lord. How many of us think about meeting our Lord? The mu'min always think about meeting your Lord. Read the verses in Quran about what happened if we do not think about meeting your Lord. Meaning heedlessness. Because what is Iman? Iman al-Ghaib. Because if I Iman al-Ghaib, I will have a Deen. I will be careful. By this way, Deen is a manhaj hayah. By this way, another word of Deen, manhaj hayah. Way of life. And this way of life, how to be governed? By the teaching of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. I do, I don't, I do not do, I talk. I will talk about it tonight when I meet one group of people in black masjid in America. And one of them, he came to me and told me, you people do not know what we're going through. We are new Muslim. We suffer. We have to migrate completely from our family. I tell you the truth. I screamed to the guy in the masjid. I said, don't worry about it. At least you are easy. You have easy trial. Because your family is not a Muslim. Finished. But our family is full of hypocrisy. It's very difficult to deal with them. At least you know you have a clean cut. But what happened if your mother, your auntie, this and that, atheist, but his name Abdullah and make Hajj? We have a people, the mentality is atheist. The mentality, they hate. Imagine today how many Muslims they said, oh, no Sharia. No, no. No Sunnah. Imagine if I'm a Muslim, I call myself a Muslim, and I deny Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is ignorant. This is jahiliyyah. One hadith, I want to share it with you. Very powerful hadith. And by the way, all this, it leads us to a very simple topic. You will not believe it. Intention. Intention. Some scholar said, intention and the hadith about إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ 2/3 of the knowledge. 2/3 of the knowledge in one hadith. Intention. Why? Take the intention away and ikhlas away. What happened? This is what happened. We have no deen. Where's the intention coming from? Again, Iman. Iman make you alert about your intention. Wallahi people, ask yourself, how many times I do or I don't and I check my intention? Tell me. And it has to be for Allah. One time I met a man and he tell me, come, why you do not come give us Jum'ah once in a while? I find out he called me once in a while. And he called me as a backup. I said, brother, I'm not a Mr. Backup. I do not mind. But you are responsible of this masjid. You have to ask yourself, why I call so and so and why I do not call so and so. But today Islam become entertainment, business. Everything become politics. Where's the intention? Where's the ikhlas? Is Allah will accept? No. Is Allah will put barakah? No. Because it has to be pure to Allah. Pure. Pure to Allah. Mu'az ibn Jabal radiallahu anhu, she said, Ya Rasulullah, give me wasiyah, give me a will. He said, if you be bad or if you have bad manner, be good. Meaning try to have the minimum bad manner. He said, give me more. He said, istaqim, steadfast, straight. وَلْيُحْسِنْ خَلَقَ. Have good manner, have good akhlaq. And by the way, Rasulullah, you know what he said? Al-birru husnul khuluq. Al-birr, husnul khuluq. What is birr? Birr in Arabic meaning the goodness. All goodness under the word birr. Any goodness called birr. Birr is a حسن الخلق. And by the way, you know what ikhlas is? Ikhlas is a secret. No shaitan know it. No shaitan can deceive it. No angel and know about it. It's between you and Allah. And this is why fasting is what? Is very high in the level of Allah. Why? It's a secret. I can act fasting. But fasting is a secret between you and Allah. Which is why Allah loves it. And has no any luxury feeling. For example, this even what I'm doing now is very scary. Because this gives you, make you bubble up. But it's why any worship, even salah. Some people love their salah. Some people love their knowledge. Very scary. If the knowledge or ibadat or anything do not make you close to Allah, it's a big problem. A lot of ahadith about that. And I won't share something with you. How much time now? Okay. Let me share with you this hadith. I love this hadith. I won't share it with you because I consider it as an amana. I want you to hear it before it's too late. If you have a heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He gathered all mankind in a day of judgment, listen to this carefully, what He said. He said, Allah will call, "O you people, I created a relationship, and you created a relationship. I said, the most one high exalted in my eyes, akramakum indallahi atqakum, the one who have taqwa, and you deny me. And you said, the best one among you, his name is such and such, his family such and such, his money such and such, his degree such and such." Allah will say that. He said, you elevated your relationship between you and each other according to tribalism and name, and you lower my status. Today, I will elevate my status and I lower your status. Go get a reward from whom you try to be good to. Finished. How many girls today, oh mommy, his mother is such and such, they have this car, they have this house, or the mother go to the daughter or the son, oh, they have money, if the father died, you inherit this, they can do this. By this way, the status between each other according to what? Money and name and title. And Allah said, our status between each other according to what? Our iman and taqwa. By this way, Allah in the day of judgment, He said, you lower my level, you lower my relationship, and you increase your level. What are you going to say to Allah? Prepare the answer, especially the mother and the father who poisoned the daughter and son. You have to get so and so, you have to get so and so, you have to get so and so. Prepare the answer now. Wallahi, I'm scared. Because you, as the mother, Allah will ask you, why you elevate so and so? Is for me? No, it's not for me. It's for a show, for a wedding, for a title, for a look, for a money. And today, this will be disgraced. It's a promise. And after that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, where is the muttaqeen? Where is the one related to me? Today I elevate them. This hadith, رواه الطبراني في الأوسط والصغير والبيهقي حسن صحيح. Is authentic hadith. And these people wonder what happened. The ones they have relationship for Allah, they will enter Jannah without reckoning. No questioning. How many people will enter Jannah without reckoning? Anybody know? This one of them. What's the another one? The one who love each other for Allah. One of the another one, the one who controlled their anger for sabilillah. The one who forgive in a time can revenge. They can revenge. They can give it back. But they let it go for sabilillah. This is our deen. What happened now, what I give you today, I give you a summary of understanding. To develop the root of understanding. This root is what? If I have iman, if I have real iman with Allah wa Rasuluh, now what will happen? It will develop my deen. My deen equal my faith, my purity of my faith, my way of life. And now my living, my love, my devotion, my fear, my inspiration, everything according to whom? Allah wa Rasuluh. This talk is easy. How I can develop it? How we can do that? You have to go back and develop your journey of iman. Can it be by lecture? Wallahi. Go to lecture until you die. Go to lecture until you die. I will give you two things. It can help you a lot. Only two. Keep your mouth shut. Do zikrullah. A lot of what? A lot of zikrullah. And spend a lot for sabilillah. Spend a lot for sabilillah. This two has no limit. And purify your soul. But can I go to session and I keep making money, accumulating money and loving dunya? The knowledge of Allah equal dunya, they go two different highway. One is north, one is south. If you do not like me, okay, I have another one. It's called dunya. 48 verse in the Quran warning us about dunya. Warning us about each other. We are a trial to each other. Is this understood? I just try to gather it, to explain it to you. And I bear witness to Allah. Today, the whole ummah, we're drowning in shirk. Don't worry about sins. No. Sins is very small. Shirk. With all style. And this is why our niyyah is corrupted. Our deen is corrupted. Our manner is corrupted. Our way of life is corrupted. Our love is corrupted. Our fear is corrupted. Our goal in life is completely corrupted. And if you really want to do yourself a big favor, read these two articles. The one, heedlessness and liqa Allah, and love. It will, if you have a heart. But read it over and over again. Over and over again. And see how many verses in Quran about whom going to meet Allah and whom do not meet Allah. And I have a question for you and for me. How many times a day you think about meeting your Lord? Imagine you wake up in the morning. What are we going to eat today? What are we going to do? And at night. But so imagine if the day is a mess and night is a mess. And look at Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what he said. When he see Rajab or Sha'ban, he said, Allahumma barik lana fi Rajab wa Sha'ban wa ballighna Ramadan. Allow us to reach Ramadan, Ya Allah. Give us Laylatul Qadr. I should be prepared from now. I should take off. I should get away. How many of us do that? How many of us said to his daughter and son, please my son take off? But if the mother have a wedding, oh my daughter, you have to take off. Because so and so might be seeing you, you might get married. By the way, for a wedding, for a stupid vacation, we take off. Anything for dunya, we're ready to take off. And anything for akhirah, oh brother, I have no time. Do we have deen? No. Do we have ikhlas of the deen? No. Is our thinking meeting our Lord? No. What it meaning? We are in heedlessness. Ghafla. We are in ghafla. We watch Syria, we watch Palestine, we watch people dying, we watch hurricane, we watch earthquake, we watch this, we watch that. And what we do? And again. And the companion of Rasulullah, what do? They wake up, oh Allah, give me my day. Give me my day. Make this day witness to me, not against me. Live day by day, you will be fine. Do whatever you can. Live like you're going to die tonight. Have a short hope. I know the time is up. Right? And very soon, the time will be up. When the angel of death comes, and that's it. This time is up. Can you tell him, oh, you do not know angel of death. I have to pick up my kids from school. I have to make cake for them, I promise. I have to blow the candle. No, you're not going to blow the candle. He will really blow the candle in your face. Really. Be big time. Wake up. Honest to Allah, I'm scared. Scared. For men and for women, it's big time. Because we're supposed to be the believer, we're going to die. And we're going to meet our Lord. And Rasulullah said, do you see the moon? They said, yes, Ya Rasulullah. He said, you will meet your Lord face to face the way you're watching the moon. No hijab. No turguman. Now answer now. Why you did, why you don't. Why you say, why you don't. This is called ikhlas. And the Deen coming with ikhlas. Ikhlas coming with the Deen. Together. Together. Because Allah, He wants pure Deen. When you make dua, He wants pure dua for Him. Nobody else. When you worship Him, you make sajda for Him. I was making tawaf, I forget when, last year. And the person next to me in the Kaaba. Oh Allah, my kids have exam. Oh Allah, make them pass the exam. Exam in here. He didn't ask for the Jannah. Imagine around the Kaaba. He didn't ask Allah for Jannah for his kids. He want exam. Pass exam. Pass exam. Go to Canada. Go to America. Have a good life. Have fun. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. And you call yourself you love your kids? I call today is the ultimate people hate their kids is Muslim mother and father. Wallahi. We hate our kids. We swear by Allah we hate them so bad. Because if you love them, you take them to Jahannam. Is this love? Love, you spoil them until they become a brat. You call this love? You worship them and you spend all your time and devotion for them and you call this love? Read. Read how many verses Allah promised. Whoever love anyone above Allah, Allah torture you with whom you love, dunya and akhirah. Remember what I said. 3 verses in Surah At-Tawbah. 3 verses in Surah At-Tawbah. About those who love anybody above Allah wa Rasuluh, Allah torture you with whom you love, dunya and akhirah. And verse 165, Surah Al-Baqarah, he talked about what I'm talking about today. Is that what? Is the shirk. The shirk of love. Because we say, oh brother, I do not go to the bar, I do not do this, I do not do that. No, don't worry about it. We're doing more than that. Any question, any concern? Any question, any concern? Can you read it for me, Allah yaftah alayk? Alaykum assalam.
Basically, every aspect of our living condition now, we are following the way of life of the visionary. Yahweh is what we are. How to remedy actually seclusion, too far away from the society.
Okay. He said, if this is what we have now, what do we have to do? We have to run away? Go to seclusion? I will tell you, because I'm not nobody. One sheikh, his name Imam Abu Hamid al-Ghazali rahmatullah alayh, he said, if you're so weak to the point you feel you cannot benefit nobody, run away with your deen. But if you have money or knowledge or ability to struggle, you have to struggle. Because this ummah, we cannot everybody go to the mountain and that's it. If everybody goes to the mountain, who will take care about the rest? But this is a journey. This is a journey. A struggle, mujahada. We have to do it.
But in the society, we are already in the riba system. The riba is because...
Okay. He said, what about we are in a riba system? There's no place today is pure. Even I'm not going to mention. Certain places supposed to be very holy. Because the whole system all over the same. The early scholar or the good scholar said, fear Allah the maximum you can in your own direct money. Can you purify everything? No. Allah will purify it for you if you're living for sabilillah. Okay? Because even if you go somewhere, the rain is coming from another area. Don't worry about it. Hey, any question, any concern? Is this answer your question today? Is this topic make you understand knowledge and deen? Yes, brother. Alaikum salam. But can you speak loud? I'm getting old.
You mentioned earlier the highest knowledge is knowledge of Allah. Just now, if I'm not mistaken, you mentioned Imam Abu Hamid al-Ghazali said that he was puzzled. But you also mentioned something in the book that the only way that you can have knowledge of Allah is you have knowledge of yourself first. You have to understand who you are, where you're coming from.
Okay. Okay. Sure. What happened is Imam Abu Hamid al-Ghazali today is a big problem for many people. Some people consider him bye-bye, wacko. Some people consider him big Imam. And if you ask me, a lot of the translation of Imam Abu Hamid is corrupted. Big one. Because when I read his original text, it's different what people understand. And this man also, when he talks sometime, with a lot of metaphor. By the way, sometimes people do not understand. By the way, what you said is never exist. This is a Western education. Because there's no such, I know myself first. This does not exist at all in Islam. You know yourself by knowing Allah. By knowing Allah, Allah allows you to know yourself. But you cannot claim, I can know myself. How you know yourself? How? This philosophy. But this has nothing to do with Imam Abu Hamid al-Ghazali and has nothing to do with Allah and Rasulullah. It does not exist. This is pure philosophy. But you know Allah, Allah help you to know yourself. How? Allah will guide you. Allah will inspire you. Allah will help you. Okay? Give me any time you can claim I know myself. How I know? We do not know nothing, my brother. We are running in the qadr of Allah. But the more you get closer to Allah, Allah will inspire you. Allah will guide you. Allah will give you light. Allah will give you wisdom. And now you are Abdullah. And when you are Abdullah, He lead you. If you think you're leading yourself, you're crazy. In any given time, if you belong to Allah, Allah leading you. If you drift from Allah, shaitan leading you. Or your nafs, which if your nafs belong to Allah, Allah leading you. If your nafs belong to shaitan, shaitan leading you. How do we prevent the Satan from creating the feeling of doubt which affect our tawheed and aqidah? Okay? Now, how to prevent shaitan from make us doubt which affect our faith? It's very simple. When you study the root of shaitan is what? Doubt. Uncertainty. It is the opposite of Iman. For example, if you have Iman, don't think about tomorrow. Don't worry about nothing. And any doubt of uncertainty, of negativity. Who's the owner? Shaitan. It's not angel, it's not Allah. By this way, any feeling of doubt from whom? Shaitan. Any feeling of uncertainty? Shaitan. Any negativity? Shaitan. Get away. Because if you have belief, you have to get away. How you do that? Very simple. Extremely simple. Number one, dhikrullah. All the time. And don't think about the past. Don't worry about the future. Future in the hand of Allah. Unless you have a problem or you did something wrong and you want to think about it to prevent it, not to repeat it. To know, I did this mistake, how I can know how I did the mistake, by this way, I don't do it anymore. That's it. By this way, doubt, uncertainty, and all this do not come except in a corrupted heart. If your heart full of iman, you do not have it. You cannot have iman and doubt. You cannot. Iman is the opposite of doubt. Doubt is opposite of iman. Oh, brother, I'm not doubting Allah, but I'm doubting this, I'm doubting. No, doubt is doubt. You cannot doubt anything. Doubt, uncertainty from shaitan. No negativity from shaitan. How you can do that also? Don't think about the future. Today one of the disease, oh, when my daughter will get married, and when she will get a child, and when she get a child, when she get another one. We have to think about the future all the time, all the time. Who gave you the right to think about the future? Think day by day. You will be fine. Tomorrow in the hand of Allah. Can I plan whatever you want? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala qadar will take place. And if you belong to Allah, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. If your iman is weak, go back to iman. And also the knowledge of Allah. If you doubt anything about any topic, go to somebody you trust. Not your sister here and phone call here. No. Go to a learned person you trust. And tell him, excuse me brother, or excuse me sister, I have this doubt. What do you think? He will tell you, or she will tell you. By this way, knowledge prevent doubt. Knowledge prevent doubt. In every topic. Like one person in Canada, somebody in a school, in a college, he tell him, your Quran is wrong. He said, how? He said, your Quran, he said, okay, in Quran is the knowledge of everything. Okay, in Quran is any knowledge about how to make bread? The brother said, yes. He said, in Quran, knowledge about making bread? He said, yes. He said, how? He said, I asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran, he said, if you do not know something, go to the owner of knowledge, he will teach you. By this way, if I do not know how to make bread, I go to the bakery, ask him how to make bread, I get the knowledge, finished. It is in Quran. Everything in Quran. If we humble ourselves to Allah. By this way, if you have a doubt, if you have any problem, even with shayateen. Shayateen is so weak. Shayateen is so weak. We are elevating shayateen today, astaghfirullah, because our iman is weak. But if Allah is adl, shayateen is weak. No future in the hand of Allah. Any question, any concern? let's make dua to Allah accept our meeting and give us ikhlas and sincerity of what we say, and give us a useful knowledge and make us living according to this knowledge, because this knowledge has respect, and the respect of the knowledge to live it and be a role model of it and be sincere for it. By this way we live it, we spread it for sabilillah. We do not need no money, no reward, because today, may Allah forgive me, even today the knowledge of Islam become entertainment and business. Very scary, very scary. May Allah give us sincerity, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم، وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم ارزقنا الإخلاص في السر والعلانية. اللهم ارزقنا الصدق في السر والعلانية. اللهم ارزقنا علما نافعا ورزقا واسعا وشفاء من كل داء، ونعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن عين لا تدمع ومن نفس لا تشبع ومن دعاء لا يستجاب له. اللهم ارزقنا الهدى والتقى والعفة والعفاف والغنى. اللهم ألهمنا رشدنا وقنا شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. يا حي يا قيوم يا ذا الجلال والإكرام، برحمتك نستغيث. اللهم اصلح لنا شأننا كله ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين، وأعزنا بالإسلام وأعز الإسلام بنا وأعز الإسلام والمسلمين، وأعلي بحق كلمة الحق والدين بفضلك وجودك وكرمك وإحسانك يا رب العالمين. وصلى اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.